Hey, this is Miss TNT, and I'm here to do another Country Wayne reaction, baby. I know I'm late to the gate, okay? But I wanted to do a reaction to the one with Amber and Victor because I was waiting for her to show him some type of appreciation through intimacy. And because to me, I know she's married, but she at least could have hugged on that man a little bit more than what she was doing. But we're going to talk about it. But before we do, we're going to hit it with the church announcements. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Please go do the same with Mr. Country Wayne. Link in the description below. And thank y'all for all the support that you have been showing my channel. I love y'all, babies. Let's get into it. Like I said, it's going to be real quick.
Oh, I never knew it would be so cold in Madrid.
I think it's chilly tonight.
What a beautiful night. So beautiful. Thank you. I know I keep saying thank you over and over, but this trip was everything. Meeting your family was everything. You know, it just taught me so much about what's important in life, you know? And, this city,
Finally, she laid her head back on him. She letting him like hug her and stuff like that from, behind, and that type of intimacy of just being around in the presence of somebody. Because I was waiting for her to do this. I was waiting for her to give him a kiss. I didn't know she was gonna wait till the last goddamn day of doing it. I know women that has done more for less. I mean, from PG County, Maryland to Baltimore, Maryland at the Hilton, they have done more for less. I'm talking about to the windows, to the walls, until the sweat drop down. Hey, all them female. I'm talking about more for less. But I was just waiting for her to actually I was waiting for her just to show him some type of, I'm not saying that she had to do something like, in actual with an S nature. I'm not saying that if that's not where she's at, because she was trying to honor her husband. I get that. But she at least could have been planted lips on that man, honey. I mean, seriously. All that he's done, child.
it was like nobody has any cares in the world. I hate it's our last night. I really wish we could stay a little longer.
Well, we can make our own. We'll see when we go back.
Yeah.
But this doesn't have to end here.
No, it doesn't have to end here. Yeah. I like the idea of coming back here and maybe hanging out with your mom again. What did you say? All roads lead to Rome. How do you say it in Spanish?
Todos los caminos llevan a Roma.
Even in Madrid.
Even in Madrid, yeah. I mean, but the world is too big. Like,
yeah.
we can go somewhere else,
That's true.
and make it our place.
Yeah. Make it our place.
Yeah.
I like the ring of that. Victor, when we were at the palace, it felt like things were moving a little fast.
Ma'am, at the palace, but I mean, didn't you you had just met him and rented your house, and now you in Spain with him, but you talking about a little fast, girl. At that point, you just have to throw caution to the wind and just pray every day. Lord, please don't let this be no human sex. I ain't gonna say this. No human trafficking situation. Please, Lord, you just have to put it in God's hands. God has you. If you one of his children, baby, he gonna make sure that you okay. And Amber should have just threw caution to the wind and went over there and had a good time instead of her being like, kind of standoffish. I understand she going through a divorce. I get that. But the best thing you ever could do is to find another man to occupy your time. You won't even think about that other man. Trust me. That's what I did. Let's keep on going.
But then I thought about it, and maybe I'm moving a little slow. I don't know. Maybe I'm just scared of being hurt again,
Yeah, I think you just do it your pace. And there's no rush. Maybe we have all the time of the...
You don't make me scared. You actually make me feel very safe and secure and cared for. And I like that about you. And I think that I'd like to try that again.
Finally, she showed him some form of intimacy and appreciation. I'm not saying that you have to show appreciation through your body language, but some people have that love language of like touch and things of that nature. That man that sat there in Spain, he took you to Spain and then planned other little trips. That's not cheap. I think he deserves something. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that. I know she's a woman of class, and I know women probably be like, you don't have to do anything because he take you. So you don't. But when he that goddamn fine, I'm sorry. I probably would have forgot. I'll be like, look, I'll just be going to church every Sunday when I get there. I'm about to do something strange for a little piece of change. I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 this year. Okay. Thinking about reputation, I don't even care about that no more. I don't care what people think about me no more. They be like, yeah, she went to Spain and basically that man that came back sprung. You goddamn right. He took me to Spain, girl. I had to lock it down. Clink. I had to lock it down. I had to do that. So I mean, I'm not saying that's what she's supposed to have done. I'm not saying that, but I just wish she would just, before it got towards the end, that she showed him that. I wish she would have showed him that a little bit earlier. They was having a good time, and it was like two friends, and that's a lot of money. That's not like a, Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? He actually took you to Spain where they got real Spanish food. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that shit was kind of expensive. But yeah, I'm just, I'm glad she kind of came to at the end. I kind of, yeah. Because it couldn't have been me, child. I've been like Mortal Kombat. He been walking out that door. I'm like, get over here. I'm just saying. Let's get back into it.
Such a beautiful evening. And I'm definitely not
You're not cold anymore.
I'm not cold anymore. Thank you, sister. Thank you so much.
Okay. At that end, she supposed to grabbed his face and planted them lips up on that man, honey, and gave him, you get that little sensual kind of kissing type of thing. Because that man did take her he took her to Spain. Like I said, I've known women to do more for less. So I'm not understanding. And I understand she's married. And I know people are like, she's married. Well, it's right now they disconnected by paper. Even though they got married in the eyes of the Lord, I get all that. But Anthony wasn't thinking about that. The multiple times of the things that he's done. From Roe, he made her lose the baby. The first baby, the second baby. Come on now. Because the stress she was going through when she was pregnant with the actual child they had. And then he went over there with her friend, didn't wear protection, and basically went up in there and did what he needed to do. And they create the little side baby. So it's just like, I'm not understanding. Why was she sitting over there thinking about that at that present time? Because I would have acted like his ass didn't even exist. Yep. I would have had me a ball, honey. I mean, she had a ball, but I would have enjoyed that man. Because I like his build, those, I ain't gonna lie. I like a man a little thick, a little wide like that, baby. Wide open. Child. I understand she was trying to, be respectful, but sometimes you gotta be a little bit disrespectful. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I'm gonna leave this right here. Like I told you, it was gonna be real quick. All right, my babies. I'll see y'all later. The next episode. Bye.